XRP is selling off, but do not fear, ladies and gentlemen, all in crypto is here. And today, we've got probably one of the most bullish videos I've ever made on XRP to come for you. Ultimately, we're going to be looking at an individual citing what the Bank of America are doing with XRP from earlier on today. This is on Fox Business. We're going to be playing that clip, actually talking about what XRP is destined to do. And this, again, is one of the most bullish videos I think I've ever made. And the fact that the price is selling off, this video couldn't be more perfectly timed. Of course, we will look at some short-term price action. XRP was at that kind of capping resistance level. Ultimately, I still think it's going to set up for continuation. And you should not be focusing on the short-term timeframes, guys. You shouldn't be focusing on price from one day to the next. You should be focusing on price in regards to more of a broad time frame and the trajectory that leads you to believe it's on. Of course, there's going to be ups and downs within that. And you really want to follow the bigger trend, which for XRP is up, up, up. And we're going to cover a number of things in this video alongside, obviously, what was discussed on Fox Business earlier today. We'll look at some of the things that were discussed. Of course, they're talking about how Bank of America, which is the second largest bank within the entire United States, is actually going to use and implement XRP. We'll show you some patents from them and a number of other things. And then I just want to remind people what XRP truly is all about. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in to what was broadcasted on Fox Business yesterday as it relates to XRP. This is super bullish. Let's dive into it.
Another one you like is Ripple. You said it is the coin to be looking at right now.
Absolutely.
Why?
Okay, so Ripple actually was the second largest coin prior to the SEC's investigation of them. They did this really weird lawsuit against them. And basically, the Ripple's going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. So they created their own stable coin right now.
Okay.
And Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it. And there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it, and there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So
the cynics, though, tell me, only put as much in this space as you're willing to lose. Effectively, as of now, some people say it feels like a casino. Do you agree with that?
It's the best example I have is this. Don't not get involved with something. Do whatever you would do for a nice weekend away with your spouse.
Okay.
And instead of doing that weekend, maybe put that in crypto. Here's what I'll tell you, 3 to 5 years from now, you either made some real money or you just lost one weekend together. Not a big deal.
I know, but I could have had that vacation.
You could have had the vacation or you made your retirement. You could have had the vacation or you made your retirement.
Well said.
We told you this was going to be a bullish video. That's one of the most bullish things I think I've ever heard. He reminds people that Bank of America actually did 100% of their internal transactions on XRP. And they have, he said, 80-something patents. Actually, let's dive into one of those patents. This is obviously from the Google patent website. So you can see this is, of course, the patent. And you can see on the left here, we've got all the different kind of diagrams that accompany it. Of course, figure number 6 actually shows Ripple. You can see this here. Ripple's shown in a number of occasions. This, of course, was filed by the Bank of America. Now, this patent has indeed run out, but this was just one of many that they have that I can find to hand. Now, if we dive over to Smoke's Twitter, obviously on the back end of this, he was highlighting some of the links between Bank of America and, of course, XRP. And you can see here, we've got at the bottom, Ripple settlement infrastructure, and we've got Bank of America in regards to banks that are involved in this. This is Ripple's partner. Again, you can see very, very clearly that we have the Bank of America here, along with some other pretty substantial names. You can see here, this is Apex Ripple's past success. You can see again, Bank of America showing up, the likes of Santander on this one, and a number of others. And you can see this is Ripple's opportunity, largest global payment service. This is another one sort of showing once again some of the transcripts. So this is from an article in 2022. Bank of America set record for patent granted during first half of 2022. Payment Technologies Bank has more US patents than any other financial service company. The use of Ripple, the financial technology, is remarkable. This is on another one of their pages. The relationship between blockchain infrastructure and the technology used with the blockchain. Work in test mode with more than 100 banks, Santander, Bank of America, Axis, Standard Chartered, etc. Unlimited scalability. It is designed to improve existing payment technologies by accelerating exchange operations and facilitating the trade of low liquid assets. You can see again here is something else. Tokenization of traditional assets aren't crypto. The BOFA Global Research expects 99% of those in existence today to essentially disappear over the next 10 years. Of course, that's going to clear the way for XRP. So this is huge. What the individual also said there was this, XRP is going to be the rails that everything is run on top of. I happen to agree. And what I want to do is go back to that and play a clip from a while ago of Brad Ginghouse really talking about how XRP is truly an asset set for innovation and change. So let's go ahead and get into that.
Payment flow that might be going from dollar to Mexican peso, and you're holding a dollar, you're selling that dollar and buying XRP, you're moving that XRP across the XRP ledger to, let's say, Bitso, who's here in the audience today. You're selling the XRP and you're buying Mexican peso. By enabling that liquidity to move from dollar to peso in real time, you're changing how that oil is greasing the engine of correspondent banking. You're selling the XRP and you're buying Mexican peso. By enabling that liquidity to move from dollar to peso in real time, you're changing how that oil is greasing the engine of correspondent banking. So for us, in a world of hype, in a world of experimentation, in a world where people talk about the opportunity and really the speculation of digital assets, we feel like XRP is the only digital asset really poised to solve a problem at scale, a global payments problem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as the price is selling off a little bit, people a little bit worried, I just want to remind people of the bigger target that we have in mind, and that's $19.27. Can it go above and beyond there? Absolutely it can. But I want to see some sort of a price structure or pattern that can essentially get us there. For now, we think $19.27 is very much on the cards. And this big pattern is what you want to focus on, guys. You don't want to focus on day-to-day market activity. It's not helpful. You're not a trader. Neither are 99% of the people on Twitter that say they're traders. They're not. They've never shown a P&L or anything of the sorts. Anybody can say they're anything. But this is really what you want to focus on, guys. This is your big time frame pattern that ultimately we believe is taking XRP to $19.27. It's essentially a repeat of what we saw in the run-up to 2017. And you've only just started that journey. You're really only just here, and you've got a hell of a long way to go. Let's dive into some of the smaller time frames and look at what's kind of taking place today, what's transpiring. This, I believe, is consolidation before continuation. And actually, XRP was at resistance that I do think it is eventually going to get through. In fact, this could just be a short and sweet pullback before you break through it and see continuation. It could be one of these look one way and go the other kind of continuation patterns. If this is indeed a bull flag structure, you are potentially looking at an over $10 XRP, which is largely going to march it towards our $19.27 price prediction. But you can see XRP selling off at a point you would expect it to. This is resistance. It's held you once, twice, 3 times. 4th time, I reckon you're going to go through it. And I actually think this pullback is largely going to be short and sweet. Majority driven by Bitcoin. Bitcoin, of course, is going to weigh on the entire space. Unfortunately, we are still very correlated to it. Actually, I can see XRP rivaling Bitcoin, certainly in regards to market cap. Eventually, because the understanding and realization that XRP is going to play such a vital role and be a real use for a distributed ledger like no other. It's going to play one of the most important roles in the world, will start to become very evident, I think, certainly over this year. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to love and leave you. We've got lots of content lined up. We're going to be talking about XRP, the strategic reserve asset, and a whole load of other things in the coming weeks. So make sure you're a subscriber if you're not already. A like and a comment is always appreciated. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all soon.
And basically, the Ripple's going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it. And there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So.